Hello Pisces, happy St. Patrick's Day. I'll be posting these videos before, during, and after St. Patrick's Day. To watch any of these videos first, go to YouTube because I will post them on YouTube first. Check out the description box because there will be links in there that will help you find your other videos faster. I am doing the pot of gold messages as well, and I'll be posting those in there as well. Pot of gold messages, you've got to find your Jupiter placement in your birth chart. And wherever it is, you're going to go find that specific zodiac sign and watch that video for your pot of gold message. So you guys are doing well. Thank you for those that are coming back and watching my videos. I really do appreciate you guys for following, liking, and sharing my stuff. You do want to put your energies into the messages by liking, sharing, commenting, following on these messages. Oops. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started with your message. I want you to think of two questions to ask the universe. We're going to be getting an answer. Your first question, we're going to get this answer. I'm using the Zodiac Angels Ask the Universe a question and get an answer deck, the pink deck. Spirit guides, angels, and divine. What is your answer? There it is. Okay, we're going to go ahead and get started with your message. Starting out with the King of Swords. Now, the Queen's been showing up a lot in this spot. And here's the King showing up. I think he showed up one other time on that spot. I'm not for sure. But to go look in the description box and you'll find the doubles of these cards. Which link has the same card. And you can go watch that video as well and may get some messages from that. If you're dealing with the King of Swords. This person is very methodical, plans things out, has been heartbroken, very deeply emotional, but keeps it to himself, doesn't let people know that he has deep feelings, just keeping guard with his emotions, ready to cut somebody off if they're not legit. Like I said, deep emotions. There could be somebody that's in love with an air sign. A water sign could be in love with an air sign. Somebody's watching you. This could be you seeing yourself, how harsh and mean you could have been, how aloof you've been in the situation. You could be dealing with a mother, because here's a child, or the mother of your child, or your own mother, or your spouse's mother. Oh, we have the 10 of the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. This could be a karmic situation you deal with. The wheel could be turning into your favor. There could be a loss of money here due to this mother figure. This person could be pregnant and you owe them money to help with the child. Then we got the 6 of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody's wanting a handout. Somebody's putting their hand out and asking for financial help. There's one person that's a lot more giving than the other in this situation. The 7 of Cups. There's confusion in the situation. For some reason, there's confusion. If you're confused on whether if you're the child's father, biological father, or mother, if who the father is, if the mother's confused about who the father really is, the right thing to do is just take a paternity test. You don't have to get on TV to take a paternity test like the Maury show. But if you have to, do that. If you can't afford to get a paternity test, look into going on to the Maury show. And he will divulge the truth for you. You can ask questions, have a lie detector test done, and get more in depth on the show. But why bring out your drama on a TV show when you can do it yourself? Somebody here feels like there's no option. Nobody's option. Someone here could be choosing you, finally picking a cup and getting rid of this confusion. Then we have the 6 of Cups. Somebody from your past is returning. There's maybe reconciliation in mind. This person here is very deep in their emotion and regretting some kind of karmic situation they had to go through in the past. Queen of Pentacles coming in. The Queen showed up a lot in these messages, so check out the playlist to see which links she showed up in and watch those videos, guys, on these similar cards of other messages. Even though it may not be in your birth chart, check out the video because you may get a message from it. But this Queen is stable, she's loyal, she's independent. She likes to take care of herself. She looks really good, and she likes the fine things in life. Eating nice, trying to eat healthy and look good and healthy and get her finances in order. She's the one that could be giving, or somebody could be cutting away somebody that's aloof and cold-hearted and just going to keep to themselves. Ooh, the 8 of Cups comes in. This is walking away. This Queen of Pentacles, somebody could be walking away from a Queen of Pentacles type person, a mother figure, or living with a mother, or a karmic situation, leaving a karmic situation behind. 4-3 stands for love you. There's 4 letters in love and 3 letters in you. This says strongly to love yourself first, guys. Not in a selfish way, but in a selfless way. Then we have the 7 of Wands coming in. This is going, like standing your ground. Someone's going above and beyond to speak their truth and taking action in what they believe that they should do, the right thing to do in this situation. We have 2 queens in this message. And with 2 queens being in your message, it's just be aware of idle chat and gossip and friendships around you. People could be talking behind your back at this time. We have 2 7s, 2 6s. We got 2 6s showing up in your message. The 2 6s here, these are contradictions that you will have to deal with. And a 6 represents identity and nurturing and learning our place in the here and now. Now with the 7s, there's 2 7s in your reading. You're going to have fun soon. And it would be in love matters if they were both red cards, but they're not. 7s indicate lessons in focus, patience, and determination and will. And with this 8 being here, it just represents strength and persistence and timing, hard work at play. And you put in a lot of emotion into and stability into something, and you're being the queen and you're walking away and staying your ground about a situation that could have been a karmic situation that caused confusion with an earth sign. This King of Swords here may be confused about why you're standing your ground, but be clear when you communicate what it is that you want in a relationship and what you see or what you think to believe, because if you're believing rumors and hearsay, that could be destroying your relationship because it may not be true. The only way to clear the air with your significant other is to speak your truth and let it be known so that you can get down to the bottom if it's truthful or not, if it's that worrisome and keeping you up at night and stuff. But there is a rapid change because this wheel is a rapid wheel that spins out of control. So there could be a rapid change in current situation for the better. Things will go in your favor. Money will come from different resources because there's several different people here. But you, as you can see, this is like somebody giving you a handout, a loan of sorts, or somebody asking you for a loan. Make sure you write it on paper, because when you go to court, if they don't pay you back and you want to go to court, you have to have a paper document to back you up, or it's not legit. So make sure you sign an agreement. Write it on a piece of paper. I'm loaning so-and-so on this day this much money, and they said they're going to start making payments on this day. You know, you got to have something in written form so that you can present it to the courts if they don't pay you back. Do you have enough money, finances, to be given out? Do you have 6 months worth of bills saved up in your banking account? And then way extra to loan out? You got to think of these things and look to the future. And it's not being selfish trying to be dependent and depend on yourself and rely on yourself. Now, also, I'm picking up that you have an enemy who will deceive you in order to take some of your money away. So be aware of somebody around you. Like, they're always making excuses and saying things, and it's basically confusing you like it's lies. I'm picking up like it's a lie, even though we don't have the 7 of Swords because the truth is showing up, but the 7 of Cups is here, and that's confusion. There's 6 of Pentacles is here. Somebody's handing out an illusion of all these 7 cups here of lies about why they need finances. They lost their money. Somebody must have stole their money. They dropped their money. And so that now they're short and they need money for this or that. So if somebody's coming up with reasons of why they need money. Like, oh, I had all that money that you gave me last time, and I must have dropped it on the way to the car, or I had it sitting on the counter, so somebody must have grabbed it when I was at the restaurant, or at a local gathering place. Some kind of excuses is going on here. So I'd be aware of somebody deceiving you. Pay attention of who is always wanting money. In your near future, you're going to need to be more careful with costs, because you possibly come into some kind of financial difficulties and lose money and be short money. If you're a co-signer, I'd be aware, because this person that is asking you for help, they may bail out, and then you're going to be stuck with the bill if you're a co-signer, and then it's going to ruin your credit. So be aware of that, and that could make you have financial difficulties later on, because you may have the finances now and something happens and you lose your job and you're depending on the money that you do have, and now you have an extra bill to have to pay because somebody don't want to be responsible on their own debt. Hopes for wealth will begin to melt, like it's melting away. Soon these costs are going to be coming, and it's before you know it, all these bills are going to be piling up, and you're going to be like stressing about how you're going to come up with money to pay for this stuff, or you're going to lose your home, or you're going to lose your car. Before this happens, I'm warning you about this. So take the steps needed. Go do whatever it is that you got to do to get a job and start making income coming in. Do those classes online. Get the grants that you need. Get a loan if you have to. You're going to receive some kind of invoice, which will need to be paid like right then or there, or they're going to be threatening you to. They're going to come and take it away, repossess your vehicle or something that belongs to you. You're going to have a repossession. So you're being warned now ahead of time to get it in order so that this doesn't occur. Look for some money. Look for ways of selling things that you already own that you don't need anymore, or that you don't really need, even though you may want it. Resell it online. Figure out ways to sell things, and there's different apps out there that you can download to sell your items. There's different ideas that you can do online to figure out how to make money. You can do surveys. If need be, you can't get to work, try to figure out something to do online, guys, so that you can get some finances coming in. And then eventually you'll get a job, and you can still do this on the side if you want to have little income coming in until you can get enough money saved up in your banking account where it stays at a steady flow of 6 months worth of bills being in your bank. So bills to you could be grocery, gas money, paying car insurance, paying a car payment, having health insurance, having dental, having eye insurance, paying your rent, paying the Wi-Fi bill, paying your cell phone bill, having a cable bill. I mean, what is it that is important to you that you need as a necessity to keep going and living day by day until you can get on your feet? Cut back cable. If you can't afford bills, cut your cable off and start watching stuff online and use your cell phone bill. Find apps on Google, on the internet, where you can pay a real cheap bill, like a $10 cell phone bill, and have Wi-Fi. You know, figure out ways to make your bills cheaper, because you're going to have to come up with some money, because there's going to be debtors coming to you and calling and blowing up your phone or whatever to get what is owed. Take responsibility for the debt that you've made and clear yourself from this debt so that you can relinquish yourself from this anguish and anxiety and confusion about how you're going to take care of your finances. A 10, with this being a 10 here, the 10 represents legacies and endings of cycles, completion of journeys and goals achieved. But this 10 is in reverse. It's like you didn't achieve a goal. Somebody here was trying to achieve a goal, maybe trying to take from where they shouldn't be taken, and they're going to get caught. If you do wrong, then wrong will happen to you. If somebody here owes money to you, you're just going to be very cutthroat and say, look, this is how it is. I just want my money. When can you pay me? But you can't hound the person, because you're the one that gave them the loan. And you've got to put your trust in universe that their karma will come back to them if they don't pay you off. But they could be legitly trying to get their finances in order so they can pay you off. There's going to be somebody here that stands their ground about wanting to pay off something, wanting to get back what they deserve because they loaned something to somebody, whether it be finances or a vehicle or curling iron. It doesn't matter. If you loan something to somebody, that person's going to eventually want that back tenfold. Get your stuff together, guys, and be independent like this Queen of Pentacles, and figure out what it is that you can do in this world. What is your purpose in this world? And make your own income and rely on yourself. You can never rely on someone else. You have to be independent. And if you're not independent right now, dig yourself out of that hole and become this independent person so that you don't have to rely on someone else. And it'll make you a stronger individual, a healthier individual, and a more loving individual. And the right people will come in your life, and it'll weed out the bad people, and you'll be able to sit back and not be cutting people left or right with a loose sword like a page, because you're a king. You'll be able to use your sword because you know when it is the right time to use it, not carelessly like a page or a knight coming in and out. Let's get your yes, no, maybe question answered, your angel message, and the other question. So starting off with the King is a maybe, Queens are always no's, the 10's a maybe, yes, no, 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 and no. So your first question is no is your answer. No is your answer for your first question. Your angel message is gentleness. Archangel Sandalphon. Be very gentle with yourself at this time. Surround yourself with gentle people, situations, and environments. Because I feel as if somebody's taking advantage of you, your gentle kindness ways. You just need to put yourself around other people that are like-minded people like you, that are very generous and heartwarming and very good and genuine people. There's somebody here that's not genuine, they're ingenuine, and they're trying to take advantage of you or of your mother. But it's going to catch up to them. They're going to get caught red-handed. Look at all these red cards that we got. And that hand is out. So they're going to get caught red-handed. And it could be a Queen of Pentacles that appears that they have it going on and they really don't. Or it could be that a Queen of Pentacles is always having their hand out. They're the ones always having their hand out and relying on others when they need to learn how to be independent themselves. To turn this wheel upright is to be truthful to yourself and the universe. And treat others the way you want to be treated, guys, in order for the wheel to turn in your favor. But if you're treating people wrong and being deceitful, then it's going to come back to bite you. Karma comes back hard. Now, your second question, your answer is a no. So your answer was a no for number 2. Thank you guys for watching this series. Check out the whole playlist. To find these videos easier, just go on YouTube and look in the description box below for the links. I hope you guys enjoyed this St. Patrick's Day message. And always remember, guys, treat others the way you want to be treated. God bless. Think of another question, because we will be getting an answer from that using all these cards that are spread out. If this doesn't resonate, go check out your Sun, Moon, Venus, and Jupiter video on this playlist of your wealth, finance, prosperity read. Love could show up in this message. There's your message.